What's up, everybody? Celtic Scarecrow here, back with another video to get those 10s and 20 views. It is Thursday. That means my hair is not being productive today. No, that's not what that means. It means it is time for my very crappy NFL predictions. Before we get too far in, don't forget to do the thing.
Bolin, do the thing.
What thing?
The thing! I never had to tell Julie what thing.
I'm not Julie, okay? Pretend I don't know anything about anything that's happening here.
Like if you like this video, subscribe if you seem like me and my weirdness. Thank you. Share. I want to hit the mythical number of 50 before the year end. I thought I was going to hit this pretty much real bad with friends from Facebook, but apparently they're not my real friends.
Emotional, damn it!
Comments are well. Tell me how bad I am. Tell me how good I am. Tell me, just tell me stuff. You can dislike it, but I do slightly hold it against you. But it is time. Last week was another good week. I went 8-6. A few games that kind of shocked me. Looking at you there, Green Bay. But overall, I am slowly getting closer to 500. I am 41, 49, and 1. We don't count ties here as losses. I did say if the winner of the Eagles-Cowboys game, I would consider to be legit. And when I say legit, I mean a legit contender to win the Super Bowl. Eagles, you're up 20-3 at half and still almost lost that. I'm not considered you legit. The Giants are slightly more legit than you are when they beat Baltimore. But enough of last week. Let's move on to this week. Starting things off with tonight's game of the New Orleans Saints versus the Arizona Cardinals. Keeping up the trend of very bad Thursday night games, but I am going New Orleans, because New Orleans actually looks like they're starting to get their act together, and Arizona traded for Robbie Anderson, which is just bad luck on their own part. So yeah, New Orleans. Next up, we have the Atlanta Falcons versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Atlanta had one good week. I'm not trusting them. The Bengals seem to be playing better, so I am going Bengals. Detroit Lions versus the Dallas Cowboys. I think the Eagles might expose Dallas a little bit, and Detroit will win. Next up, the Indianapolis Colts versus the Tennessee Titans. The battle for the AFC South. Titans. I'm just picking them as I go. I forget what most teams did last week. The Green Bay Packers versus the Washington Commies. Sorry, I'm not calling you by your real name. Packers, for the love of God. That's all I gotta say. You better win, or I don't know. You might turn Tom DeGrassi into a Vikings fan. Skip my game because we insult my team last. The New York Football Giants coming off a big win versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I have no idea what they did last week because I don't care. Giants, because they look pretty good this year. Playing solid defense, run the ball. Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens. Think it's going to be a good game. I'm still leaning towards Baltimore. The New York Jets. I can't insult you. You're playing good football. Versus the Denver Broncos. I will insult you. You're playing very boring football. Therefore, I'm going Jets. The battle of who wants to compete with Carolina for that number one pick is the Houston Texans versus the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm literally only taking the Raiders because they are the home team. Seattle Seahawks versus the Chargers of San Diego. Much like the Washington, I'm not nullifying where you're located, but I am taking the Chargers in this one. Potential Super Bowl matchup? Plausibly. Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going KC. I don't think there's a team in the NFC that could legitimately have a chance to win the Super Bowl. Next up, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Miami Dolphins. I hope Tua's playing because I picked him up in fantasy because someone dropped him because of his concussion. If Tua plays, it's Miami. If Tua doesn't play, it's probably still Miami. And for the Monday night game, the Chicago Bears versus the New England Patriots. New England seems to be starting to get back on track, so I am going Patriots. Now for my favorite team, and plausibly not yours, the Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Carolina Panthers. Panthers are my favorite team, if you haven't figured that out yet by now. I'm going Bucks. This is a game of crap, and I'm okay with the number one pick. You know, defense doesn't look that bad. Offensive line's getting better. We got rid of a problematic Robbie Anderson, but I still think Tom Brady and the Bucks take this one. If I didn't say that. But yeah, that's more or less it. Panthers. I think I saw something that said their owner wants a offensive-minded head coach, which is what I constantly say. Just start seeing who do you want on this team going forward. Lock them down. And I'm leaning towards the quarterback out of Kentucky, which I think is Will Levis, something like that. All I hear is he's much like Josh Allen. Big arm, athletic, maybe slightly raw, but I'll deal with that for 2 years to get another Josh Allen. That's it. That's all I have. I'll see you weird people later.